So here's a new Maxspect razor. Absolutely beautiful LED light for your aquarium. Really easy to set. On the side here you've just got a little LED screen, and then you can just press the button and then dial according to the different light that you're trying to create. Can't really see what I'm doing from here, but that's all cool. And here's the 120 watt unit, which is the smaller one. Two of those over a 4-foot tank would be absolutely perfect. With the larger one, the 160 watt, you can easily put that on up to a 4-foot aquarium. So they come nicely boxed. Very easy to just attach onto the side of the aquarium with these extendable legs that just extend out according to the size of your tank. So very easy to operate. You don't need to download stuff from the internet. It's not silly, stupidly difficult to do. Very easy to change the settings. It's got all your memory and all that sort of stuff. It's got built-in fans. Yeah, just really easy to operate, very effective. And the thing that I like most about it, it has true 420 nm spectrum, which is the spectrum that I personally have had the most success growing corals. I remember back to the old days when we used to grow corals under T8 tubes, and I used to sell, I'm talking 20 years ago, and I used to sell a T8 tube, which was a Philips 0.03, which was 420 nm spectrum, and a 10,000 Kelvin white tube, and the customers would quite easily grow some of the very basic corals. Then other people would encourage people to use the 450 tubes, and the 450 tubes look absolutely beautiful. They reflect the blue really nicely, they make the corals look wonderful, but then I found that the corals just wouldn't live as long. You might get 3 to 6 months out of your standard coral back in those days. So these 420 nm chips are very new. So besides these Maxspect units, you got the P series as the top of the line and the razors as your economy model. The 420 nm has not been available. So I can only assume that the results we're going to see out of these units that have got true 420 are going to blow away at the results with the previous models that didn't actually have true 420. And all I'm referencing that off is that when I used to use fluorescence and we were running minimal light, the spectrum of the light was massively important. With some of these LED units that are just so powerful, even if the spectrum isn't exactly right, so you're not peaking at the 420, you are getting so much of the wrong thing that you at least are getting some of the right thing, so therefore debatably the corals can survive. But I do believe that we're going to find that as these true 420 units go into circulation,